Hi everyone, Ronelia here, back doing a process video for Kitaholic Kits, and I am doing a project life layout from November 2019, so I'm a little bit behind, but this is a good chance to do some catching up and to play with some beautiful products. So what I do is I start off by going through all of my 3x4 cards. This is a combination of the digital cards that we received, as well as from the cut apart sheets that we received in this month's kit as well. I cut up a 12 by 12 piece of paper. That is going to be my title card for the month. And then the other 4x6 card at the bottom there, that's going to be, that's from the digital kit. And so what I'm doing, I'm essentially just starting with my title card. I cut out this label from the digital pack and I'm sticking that one down. Once I have that stuck down, I'm going to make a border around the card just with the pink jelly roll pen. And then I'm going to take this alpha that came with the kit and I'm going to write week 46. I had a bit of trouble getting this to line up properly, so I'm using my T-square ruler just to make sure that it is properly lined up. And I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing. And now I'm just going to go in and put in the date with my archival ink. I'm then going to take one of the circles from the circle sticker sheet and just put a yellow one in the middle between the dates. I felt that the bold background made the week difficult to read, so I'm just outlining some of the letters with my jelly roll pen. And that's that card done. Next up, I am working on one of my 3x4 cards and I'm using this photo of my daughter and I'm just cutting that down. I want to use that 3x4 card as a border around my photo, and that's why I chose that particular card. It's because the colours match quite well with the colours in the photo. I love that stay a while die cut because this picture was actually taken the morning before I was going away for a while and my daughter kept asking me to stay with her, so it was quite perfect. And I am cutting out this label from the digital download and putting that on. Now I like how that looks, so I am just going to go ahead and stick it all down. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit off screen here. I do remember pretty soon that I am filming myself, so I do go and put the picture in the middle of the screen again. Once that's all stuck down, I'm taking this circle sticker sheet and I'm just sticking down some of these colourful circles to add a bit of interest and also to make the entire layout cohesive because I use this quite a few times throughout the layout. Then I'm going to do my journaling and then this particular card is done. Next up is this photo of my husband and my daughter having some lunch. I use this family time sticker from the Pink Fresh sticker sheet. And then I'm cutting out some of these elements from the digital download. This photo was actually taken on a day that my daughter and I went to go visit my husband in the city where he works. And so we had lunch next to a fountain. My daughter was splashing around in the fountain and it was just a really perfect summery day. I am then taking some of these flowers that are from the same paper that I used in the title card. I fussy cut some of these flowers from that paper because I thought they would be perfect to use as ephemera. Once I have them stuck together, I'm going to stick down that particular element, and then I'm going to move on to stick down the You Shine sentiment from the downloads. And next up, I'm just going to add some more of these little circle stickers. They actually remind me of confetti, and whenever I think confetti, I think celebration, happiness, and I really just loved how they looked throughout this entire layout. I do take off that red one and replace it with a white one so that it matches the bottom three as well. Once I add the journaling, that card is done, and next up is this selfie that I took. I start off with this blue label because the colour in the label matches my dress quite perfectly. I think about where I should put it, and then I pop it down at the bottom and I stick it down with a sentiment from the downloads that says selfie time, so it was pretty perfect. Now I'm taking another one of those cutouts that I cut out from the 12 by 12 paper, and I'm sticking that one down and having a disagreement with my glue in the process. And once that's down, I'm just going to cut around the corners, and I thought in the end it looked quite nice and it matched the cards right next to it as well. As is tradition, I am using the sprinkles as well, and then this card is done. Just a simple, easy one. Next up, I have this photo of my daughter and her grandmother. This photo was taken the week after we returned from an overseas trip, so my daughter was very excited to see her nana and just kept talking to her and reading her stories. So I took this photo of their conversation, which I thought was quite cute. I'm using that label and this sticker that says "Oh So Lovely" from the Pink Fresh sticker sheet, and I'm just sticking that one down. I'm also going to add another sticker from that same sticker sheet, and once that's stuck down and the edges are cut off, this particular card is done once I add some journaling. For the final card, I changed my mind and I decided to use this 12 by 12 card instead, and I cut it down to 4 by 6 size, just because the colours in this particular card matched my layout a little bit better. I wanted to use that tag and that die cut from the beginning of the layout, so I am just cutting a hole in that tag and then I am going to stick them down. First of all, I'm going to put a bit of twine through the tag because I don't think it's legally a tag unless there's some twine through it. I'm also going to use my tiny attacher to staple the twine to the tag, just so that it's a little bit more secure. And once I'm happy with how that looks, I'm going to stick both of these down. I'm also going to put a border around this card, but the border is barely visible because I think my paint pen is running out of ink. In hindsight, I would have probably done some stitching, but too late now. And that's the layout done. This is a closer look at it. And thank you for joining me today. I will see everyone again next time. Bye.